So let's get started. So you have a brand new opportunity coming up here for long-term stability, okay? And this very well could be a brand new relationship. But what I'm seeing here is that there is some feelings of regret or sadness, okay? So this could be an opportunity to repair this. You're definitely being invited to explore like self-care at this time, okay? And really being mindful of your time and energy and how you give that out and how you show up in this commitment, and not just in the commitment with this significant other, but a commitment to yourself and to anything else that you are nurturing and growing and bringing up and out at this time, okay? So yeah, a new opportunity to really like reevaluate and like see yourself. How do you see yourself here, Virgo? Because we do have the Queen of Pentacles followed by the Empress. And so, you know, to me, that's you showing up in your own reading here. The Empress is Taurus energy and Libra energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is Earth sign. So that's you. The Ace of Pentacles is connected to the Queen of Cups. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So there's something having to do with work here. Interesting. So, you know, you're bringing a lot of love and compassion to a situation here with somebody who could be, you know, a sibling or somebody that you have a lot of long history with. This is a soul connection for sure. We have the Ten of Swords right underneath the Two of Cups. So, you know, being flanked then by the Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like, it would appear to me that there was an ending of on some level. There was a, you know, and this could have been death by 1,000 cuts with somebody that you had a lot of history with or felt a very strong soul bond with. Okay. And after that, you know, we have the Eight of Swords. So being in your head about the whole situation, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, a lot of worry, and perhaps regret. Maybe thinking about ways in which you could have contributed to the Ten of Swords here. And with the Ten of Swords, it definitely could have been a deception or some sort of betrayal. And with the Eight of Pentacles, right after the Eight of Swords, you know, given this energy, it would appear that in an effort to, you know, feel like you have some mastery or control over something amidst this pain and anguish, that you could be really just focusing your time and energy and effort on work at this time. And we have the Empress right above that. So perhaps you're, you know, spending a lot of your time and focus on things that you want to create. You could be an artist, you know, creating, bringing things up and out in order to share with the world. But I see here that there was an Ace of Pentacles, like a brand new, a long-term stable opportunity with a Queen of Cups. One that you felt very connected to. This is interesting energy. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. That becomes clearer now. So, all right. So we have Six of Pentacles. So at this time, Virgo, you're trying to remain like really fair and balanced and well measured when it comes to sharing of your time and energy and any other practical type of things, okay? And that is connected to this Queen of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like any kind of brand new beginning that you're attempting to have with the Queen of Cups is like you're trying to be very well measured in that. All right. You could, well, I'm not entirely sure. There could be an element of breadcrumbing. Sometimes the Six of Pentacles can speak to breadcrumbing, but I'm getting a sense that this is more along the lines of just trying to remain balanced. Because I get the sense that your time and your energy is spread a bit thin. That's what I'm getting here. And so, given the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups and then the Page of Swords, I feel like you have experienced betrayal and pain in the past, some of which you could have caused. You could feel regret from past betrayals that you have committed, or they were committed against you and you just feel this residual grief. But there's a new opportunity here with the Queen of Cups, and I feel like with the Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, that there's a part of you that's really holding on to that pain. That's what seems clearer to me now with the Four of Pentacles. You could very well be holding that back. You could be not, holding back communication about that, or adding that, holding back any kind of communication having to do with that. Hello, Mystic 555. Hi. Hi. Thank you for joining. And I'm reading for Virgo right now. Okay. So yeah, so the thing is that with the Four of Pentacles, I feel you're holding on to past betrayals and holding on to that past hurt, okay? And that you are coming to recognize how that is playing out in any kind of new opportunities for the long-term future that you're wanting to have. We do have a Page of Swords here in between the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like you're holding back any kind of communication about that type of topic when it comes to sharing what you do share with this Queen of Cups here. So on the other side of the Four of Pentacles, we have Temperance and the Four of Swords. So I feel like there's just a lot of attention, like you're being very mindful about what you share and what you hold back, and there is a good amount of holding back energy with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Because, it's like you're kind of holding on to me and mine's, because there's a sense of like, well, this is this, it could feel to you like this is all that you have. And with the Four of Swords, it's like there is a resting period here. I get the sense that you're like still healing from something. You're healing from something. Could have been a relationship with another earth sign. I feel like with the Eight of Swords following the Ten of Swords and then the Eight of Pentacles here, that there's a part of you that's very mindful about how this is playing into your current circumstances. You're aware of how these past experiences and this past pain is currently influencing your current situation or your current want to connect with other people. And there can be a lot of fears about that. You could be really wrapped up in your head with kind of I don't want to say unnecessary worry, because the worry is there for a reason, right? But when it comes to the Eight of Swords, that's a kind of energy that suggests that a lot of it is self-imposed as well. It's kind of like we're giving ourselves a hard time for having had a hard time, you know? Um, yeah, work, work, and then rest. You're being very well measured and you're trying to be patient in a situation. I think that this is also an invitation for you. I think you're recognizing, because that a part of your own self care is being patient with yourself and giving yourself grace around this process. Giving yourself grace around this process. And perhaps a new opportunity was presented to you and you perhaps could not have been ready to accept it because you were still in so much pain from a previous Two of Cups situation. That's interesting. Hence the Temperance. This very well could be saying now's not quite, you're not quite ready. You're not quite ready because there's a lot of holding back energy on either side of the Temperance. I think that's good that you're giving yourself some grace. I think that's really important for you to do as part of your self-care. But you're also holding back communication. There's a part of you that really wants to communicate this with your Six of Cups person, which I believe is this Queen of Cups. Because, the Queen of Cups, it's like she's very open, she's very nurturing and loving and patient and like all the things, right? And so, of course, you would feel connected. And but there's, with the page, there's also a vulnerability. And you know I think you feel I think you feel like you would like to, but you're feeling apprehensive about that as well, which makes sense. It's very difficult to be vulnerable. It can be very hard to be vulnerable. However, when it comes to vulnerability, like that's actually what strengthens bonds, especially when we're connecting with somebody else. I mean, you'll definitely be the best judgment of your situation, like given the time and like what's appropriate to share and like how long you've known this person. But like, if you feel like you have a Six of Cups connection with them, that would suggest some amount of time, that there is a bond there. So, with that being said, whenever it comes to vulnerability, those are the things that bond us with other people, is when we're honest with them about how we feel and what has happened in our past, or what we're up against right now and our worries and all of those things. But you know based on the Virgo that I'm looking at right now, it would appear that all this already, and it's okay. You're taking your time, and this. And so I feel like there's a part of you that could be giving yourself a hard time about some sort of past betrayal, whether you were the one to commit that or it was committed against you, and that you're just kind of sitting in, like, because we have the Ten of Swords right in the dead center of the reading. So that, whether or not, whatever you decide to do, with the situation that you're in, what that suggests is you need to take time to heal. And I feel like you're seeing that, and I feel like you're doing that because with the Temperance and the Four of Swords. And, if you feel like you need to hold back a little bit, of course, trust yourself in that. Yeah. Because it looks to me like you're still mindful about how you do want to give to this Queen of Cups here. With the Six of Pentacles. It's not too much, it's not too little. I get the sense that you'll initiate a conversation about this when the time is right. Because, there is this, that you are holding on to this past pain. So I do believe that the invitation ultimately is to heal this, to do what you can, maybe do some journaling. Definitely want to rest, but also balance that out with getting exercise and fresh air and drinking enough water and just taking care of yourself. Yeah, Seven of Swords, that's avoiding. That's, active avoidance, or it could even be strategic, being strategic. And then there's Queen of Swords energy and the Tower. So I think that you're being very discerning, and underneath that you have the King of Swords. So that's interesting. Yeah, and then there's worries after that, Nine of Swords, and then Nine of Pentacles. So ultimately, I feel like what you're doing with this, Virgo, is you're being strategic about what you share, okay? And this is coming from a mindful place, and when you do communicate, you want to communicate clearly. But I get the sense that what you would communicate would bring down a tower, and that really worries you. I get the sense that maybe that's your fear, that whatever it is that you want to communicate, that will bring a tower down. So, it's a possibility. Maybe this betrayal isn't past energy. Maybe this is something that you did. I mean, given the Seven of Swords, maybe it's a current situation with, with a Queen of Pentacles here, because we have a Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So be that as it may, you're being very strategic about what you share, because we also have the Queen of Swords, because I feel like you're trying to be strategic around preventing a tower moment. Or if the tower is to come down, that then you're in a position to maybe, I don't know, show up in a way to communicate about it, to make it seem less bad or less impactful or something along those lines. This is difficult. I'm not entirely sure, but you definitely are worrying about this. You're worrying about this. So you're wanting to be strategic on how you communicate. Okay, Virgo? So that's it for your tarot portion. Let's go ahead and pick. Ooh. Jan Riz. Ooh. What does that even mean? Ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.